welcome to the final world of Super Mario Brothers. I mean, if I didn't tell you from last time, Super Mario Brothers was there, and we just kept playing until we get to the final world. And here it is, Bowser's Castle. So let's just get on with it. Welcome back, everybody, to more Fortune Street and Bowser's Castle. God, I love this song. One of the few Bowser Castle scenes that I keep forgetting exists. And if anything, this is going to be its own version of Robin Hood Ruins, which I'm super happy about. But I can see why people don't like it, and it's going to be a pretty long while until we get a victory on this board as well. Also, this is one of the few boards that makes the Wii lag because there's so much on screen that it kind of lags with the cursor, and then you get pretty far, it goes back to normal. Kind of funny. Anyway, the main mechanic of this is that there are basically only one way to go, up or down, and you just keep going in those directions until you want to go into a little alcove. Each of the alcoves have a specific suit acquired to them. Now you may be wondering, why are there 2 more suits on there? It's because these are a change of suit. Every time someone passes either the first or last intersection of the board, you can just get a free suit. And if anything, it always splits off into 2 different ones. You go up, you have to choose between spade or heart. You go down, you get to choose between club or diamond. And this board also has a couple vacant plots as well to work with. I think the only district that doesn't have a vacant plot is District B, the light blue one here. But every other one has a specific vacant plot to work with, and vacant plots on this board is not that bad. Just like Robin Hood Ruins, Balloon Port's not that bad. You can use that to skip some areas. Checkpoint is pretty good for nickel and diming, especially on a board that you need to keep moving. A checkpoint on District H or District A is fantastic because it's always going to keep racking up money. And even a checkpoint on these specific entrails will also be a pretty good use of a checkpoint. Other than that, there's not much else to say, but let's just move on. That's why I'm going to get a checkpoint on this one. So starting off is not going to be good, but later on it's going to be fantastic, especially with the amount of movement the board's going to take, because you're forced to either go up or down. And you can kind of alleviate you going up or down by just not going there. But you're wasting your time doing that because you have to get the other 2 suits you need, and there's no good chance of getting it from the change of suit. Wow, 5s and 6. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, there's not much else to say on this board. It's just a very the Mario version of Robin Hood Ruins, and I did enjoy Robin Hood Ruins. It's one of my personal favorite boards of the thing. Now I get to see here. I think I can just go to the heart immediately. Like skip the Spade District unless there's something I really want in the Spade District. But Bowser's gonna get it, so I can now go. Now I'm forced to go to the Spade District. You can skip the Heart District, which is great. Six. Nice. Alright. Let's see. I said, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on this board specifically. There's not a lot of stuff to do. $71, 200 on the shop. If she landed on a vacant plot, it's not worth it unless it was a 3-star shop. In the meantime, what I've been doing while this board is going around is that, no joke, I've been having a decent headache. Not a migraine, but like, I know yesterday's recording when I was doing Mario Brothers, when I finished doing that that board, I had to take a nap because I just had the biggest headache after recording. it wasn't too bad. It just was annoying to deal with. Like, you'd think it'd be good, but no. And, like, yeah, that's just how it was. So, I just got out with a massive headache. So, like, meaning this might be a failed recording later on if I get another massive headache, meaning I cannot finish Fortress 3 within the 2-week time period I gave myself. But no matter what, we can survive. Another thing just going on recently has just been the whole, just me going through Little Big Planet on the emulator. It's been fun. Yeah, it's been fun. I've been having decent fun with it, but like also, it just shows that everything for that thing has been decently well. I've been trying to make more costumes, at least for myself, because I just like make costumes. Costumes are pretty good to use, and they're pretty well known in Little Big Planet. Make your own to at least show what you can do, shit. But yeah, well, just how it works. And if anything, another thing about the whole the whole thing is that if anything, I just need to, if I do have planned Little Big Planet for an LP, like whoever's gonna be playing with me, I'm gonna have them like sit down on my computer and on the emulator for a good time, just so they can like make their own like their own costumes for themselves, because said it's just better like that. Nothing else I can do. I can just go up. Why'd I go back? Don't go back. Buy the stocks again. Jesus Christ. Buy that. There we go. What the fuck? It took way too long. Alright. Yeah, like, no, wait, don't wait too long. I just need them to make their own costumes and all that shit. That's it. It's gonna be fine. But not much else to do on that front. It's just that I think if anything, I could keep trying to see if there's any like levels that don't have compilers ready and all that shit. But I'm just trying to figure out, one, how to get rid of the UI so it doesn't show up in the recording, and two, where to go from there. Also, another thing about it is, well, trying to figure out where to, or not where, but when to plan this is also pretty fun. But I said, I got other games to do, I got other games to play, other games to collab, so. Like I said, it makes sense. I'm just waiting for a response at this point. But I think I've also started going through Metaphor. I know a couple boards ago I wanted to go start Metaphor. Started, I'm thinking like 3 hours in, so I'm not that far into the game. At least for progression-wise. Yeah, at least for progression-wise, to anyone who has played Metaphor and to someone who has like seen Metaphor in passing, I'm already back at the capital for the King's funeral. And I don't think there's gonna be spoilers on that front, but yeah. Yeah, I just want to do that. And if anything, it's not bad. I said decently so early in the game, so not too entranced, but I'm not that foreboded on time. But once I get further into the game, it's gonna be pretty good. Bowser got the whole set of suits, now he can just get to the end. I know for me, all I'm missing is the diamond and the club. So I can't wait to deal with that. I already got a 2-in-1 district on District A. Peach also has a 2-in-1 with District H. Tax Office, like, again, might be a decent one, at least for the end trails, because there's no way they're gonna be able to like avoid it unless they have more, or unless they haven't used their directions. Another vacant plot for Bowser. Tax Office. Hey, just what I thought. I know for a fact for me, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with those. But I don't know whether to pick Balloon Port or Tax Office because they're both decently good. Alright. Not much else to say. She bought her vacant plot again for a circus tent. Okay. The other thing that's just been going on recently has just been more like emulation stuff. Because emulators are great. And as I said, I've recorded one thing on an emulator. Technically two. That well, made it easier to work with, but easier to see. That I need to check if my settings are correct and all that. And I do a lot of like test recordings for emulation. So like, if if I like need to sit down and do stuff emulations to see if there's screen tearing, some UI outputs are weird, if it's in the right area. No, for a fact, one of them is just to see if it's in full screen and everything's in place on the recording software. Because like I know for just like to give an example, none of what I've done, but something I've been doing recently for whatever, or when I do it, is that I've been trying to go through Mario Party. And with Mario Party, like every single game of Mario Party is on a 4:3 aspect ratio, except 8, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing except like 8, 9, 10, because those have 8 technically has 4:3 if you remember the LP I did. And for a fact, another one would be that. So I'm just trying to figure out how to like put it in the screen, and if anything, if I were to play with some people off of Discord, would I need to put like some characters on the side to, or like some Foogies on the side to represent the character that they're playing, so like if I were to record it, people can know who's who based on voice to character. Kind of cool. But emulation and N64 emulation is still as shoddy as the day it started. It's getting better, I'm not gonna deny that fact, but no matter what, it's gonna be annoying to deal with. And yeah, I went up in the heartbeat because I'm a dumbass. Look, if anything, Bowser can go to I guess I'm gonna have to like wait for Bowser to go grab the heart, make it a diamond, and then I'll just grab the club and the diamond together. I'm kind of a dumbass. I'm just talking too much and I don't pay attention. Also get a free tax office, so like, why the fuck would I not do that? Yeah, instead of tax office, we're getting a Boon Square. Boon is not that bad, but I'd rather take the tax office. Okay. 14. Lucky number 14.